So I tried making some hyperpop style vocals that have the formant shift to them, which it's pretty difficult because the only thing you can really formant shift in this program with is pitcher. And I mean, pitcher's known for being pretty bad, but I think I came up with a pretty good preset. If you're lazy like me and you want to just download the preset, it's going to be available for just $10 down below. I would really appreciate it, trying to recoup some payments from paying $5,000 in taxes. So I would appreciate it. DistroKid is also sponsoring today's video, but we'll talk about them later. For now, in FL Studio here, this is the sample that I have. I'm going to play it real quick for y'all. Again, it's just a quick little freestyle. There could be a lot more done to this for sure, but I think I made the formant shift sound pretty clean. I recorded these vocals and then I went ahead and tuned them manually first in Newtone. If you don't know how to tune your vocals manually with Newtone, Melodyne, Autotune Pro, whatever, please watch this video in the top right corner. It's gonna help you a lot because it changed my game heavily. No matter what style you're doing, being able to manually tune your vocals first before running them through Autotune is absolutely key. It makes things 10 times smoother and a lot easier for the plugins to work. Once you've done that, you're gonna paste in your vocals, then you're gonna make a duplicate layer and you're just gonna pitch it up a whole octave. I turned them down to about 20%, which is very minimal, but it does add a nice little subtle flare in the high end. First in the chain, of course, we have the auto tune, which I just have the retune speed cranked up, set it to the key of the song, of course. Next up in the chain, of course, we got a compressor. Really got this shit super slammed. Here's the settings for that. Next, we got an EQ where I do a nice little drop off in the low end as well as the high end. We duck a bit of the mids as well, but we do a nice boost here around the 2K range. It gives it that nice high sort of walkie-talkie like presence that a lot of people like in their hyperpop vocals. Then we got the super sauce to get the formant shift going, and that's pitcher. I just have this set to all right here. You click on this button that says formant, and then you can adjust this dial here in the middle, up or down. For this song in particular, I found that it sounded good in the high range when I put it up 15. But if you want to do a lower tone formant, I found that going to -40 actually sounded pretty good. Everywhere else in between there just sounded a little bit like off key or strange. And of course, it's going to be a song to song basis, so just try it out and, you know, figure it out by ear. But this is what it sounds like with the low formant. Personally, I really like the low formant sound, but through pitcher, it doesn't come out very nice. It seems like when you go up, it sounds a little bit smoother. Anything other than stock plugins that can do this same sort of effect is going to be better every time. Then we got Soundgoodizer. I got this shit cranked up a lot just on setting A. Then we got another EQ here where I do another hard pass in the low end, and I do a little bit of notch filtering here to take out some high frequencies. When you pitch up the vocals, formant shift, or just regular pitch shift, it's gonna add a bunch of highs in there that are really harsh on the ears. And again, this is specific to my voice, so you may need to adjust this. I also did a full tutorial on how to notch filter, which takes out a lot of these really harsh piercing frequencies in your vocals, beats, whatever. If you want to check it out, it's also going to be in this top right corner. Either way, this helps quite a bit. Then we got Maximus next for the de-esser. I just clicked on presets and then I went to de-esser split band. I think I left these settings completely defaulted, so it starts at 3000 and just goes all the way to the right. I left this where it defaults and I dragged this from up here to down here. Sounded pretty good and I just left it like that. Then we got fruity fast distortion. I just left it on the default settings, and then over here I turned it down to 15%, so it's not too loud. If you want more distortion, of course, just turn that up. Then again, we got our Sweet Baby Angel Fruity Delay 2. If you use Fruity Delay 3, I don't, something's wrong with your head. I got the time set to 8. Feedback volume is set to 60%. We got the cut set to 50. I got it on ping pong like usual. Pan starts at 33%, and then the input volume is 42%. Now that you put the delay on your vocals, stop delaying releases on Spotify. Sign up to DistroKid, use my link at the top of the description. It'll save you 7%. You can get on all the major platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, YouTube Music, whatever. You can split all the royalties with your collaborators through email. It starts at just $20 a year, so it's really affordable. I've been using their $36 a year plan for like 4 years, well before they started sponsoring me, and I got no complaints. You can collect pre-saves, send your music to big record labels, and a bunch of other cool stuff. So again, make sure you use my link at the top of the description. Anyway, let's finish this up. Last on the chain, we got Fruity Reverb, which I have a high cut set around halfway, low cut set around a quarter, size again all the way up, decay set to 4.5 seconds, and I got the wet set to 30% on here, and then that concludes the effects on the chain. After that, I adjusted this little EQ down here. I cut it at the low end and gave a little bit of a boost near the highs here, and that was it. Just very subtle changes, and that's pretty much it for the vocals. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, leave a like. I would really appreciate it. Comment down below any other styles you want me to cover. Anyways, guys, been your boy MMXVII, and I'm out. Peace.